Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world.
Here are the 5 things I don't do in my garden. I don't buy expensive kits. Here in my garden, I repurpose different household items like old containers, jars, and buckets to grow a new life. It's good for the planet and saves me a ton of money.
This is the easiest trellis to build.
To make this trellis, you need 3 bamboo stakes and some twine. That's it. Tie a knot around one of the stakes and then wrap around all stakes 3 or 4 times. That's called your lashing. Then
Grow
wrap
vegetables with high quality and high yield. How to water is important. I'll teach you a trick. Increase the yield of your vegetables several times. Like and collect first. 1. Add some coke to the water. The beans grow long and tender. 2. Beer with some water. The leaves of small green vegetables are green and vigorous. 3. Add some brown sugar to the water. 1 tomato can produce a bunch of fruits. 4. Add water to white vinegar. Leeks not only grow thick, not easy to rot. 5. Don't pour out the rice washing water. Just use it to water the loofah. Follow me to learn more tips on growing vegetables.
Make rooting agent at home. Remember to collect first. Prepare a cup of warm water, add a spoonful of sugar, a spoonful of baking soda, add another spoonful of white vinegar. After 48 hours of sealed fermentation, homemade rooting water is ready. Not only allows plants to take root quickly, it can also improve the soil, promote plant growth.
cidade inteira. Mas cadê você? Cadê você? A cidade é grande, as pessoas muitas, e eu por aí, sem te encontrar, vou pedir a Oxalá. Oxalá quem guia.
This is officially the best idea for spring or summer. I'm obsessed with this DIY water fountain hack for our front door. All you need are planters, potting soil, and flowers. Put your flowers around the planters, then in the middle top planter, fill it with water. And I got this solar-powered water fountain to put right in there. Wait till you see how peaceful and gorgeous these are.
This is the day you're waiting for. When an onion's neck breaks, it's screaming out to you that it's ready to harvest. So here's how to harvest and cure them so they stay fresh for as long as possible, because they took so long to grow, you don't want to ruin them. Got some floppy yellowing leaves. I'll yank it out. In high school, I used to get bullied for the size of my head. This onion is putting my head to shame. So here's the secret. Don't remove anything. Leave it in a warm, airy location for 7 to 10 days. And you'll see the roots dry, and the neck will get super dry. And when you want to use it, cut this off, chop off the roots, and place it in a cool, dry place for storage without removing the papery skin.
To your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world.
So many people mess up their basil plants by harvesting incorrectly, so here's how you do it. This plant has no sign of a flower, so let it keep growing. This plant has a flower. It's time to prune. From the bottom, count 3 nodes up. 1, 2, 3. Grab your scissors and snip above the 3rd node. Use that basil for your dish. See these 2 shoots on either side of the main stem that I just cut? They're going to grow into new stems. Here's a plant that I cut earlier, and you can see the 2 stems have matured. This one even has a flower. So you know what that means. 1, 2, 3. Above the 3rd node you cut, and you've got more basil. And of course, you see those 2 shoots along the side? They're going to grow into new stems too. Keep doing this and you'll be harvesting all summer.
बहुत सारे खिड़की और उसकी रेलिंग खाली पड़ी हुई है. हम सब पेड़ लगाते हैं लेकिन सोचते हैं पैसा कहाँ से आएगा. आज मैं आपको कमाल आइडिया दिखा रहा हूँ जिससे आप ड्रिप इरिगेशन भी कर सकते हैं. एंड कोल्ड ड्रिंक के जो बोतल घर में हम फेंक देते हैं, ये जो खिड़कियों का आप रेलिंग देख रहे हैं ना, ये खाली पड़ा हुआ है. इन रेलिंग्स में आप उसको लगा दीजिए. एंड आपका फेवरेट चाहे तुलसी हो या हरी सब्जियाँ हो या फ्लावर्स हो, धूप अगर आता हो, आप ग्रो कीजिए एंड फील गुड अबाउट इट, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. ये है कोल्ड ड्रिंक के बॉटल, बीच से 2 टुकड़ा किए हैं. ये टाइज बना बनाया मिलता है. पीछे और साइड में छेद ज़रूर कीजिएगा एंड लाइन से 6 इंच में हो, 1 फीट में हो, लगा दीजिए. मट्टी आपको पहले से मिल जाएगा. ड्रिप लगा दीजिए. बहुत इजी है, कोई ऐसा मेहनत नहीं है. एंड 15 से 20 दिन में आप चाहे जो पेड़ आपको पसंद हो आप लगा सकते हैं, धनिया वगैरह जो चाहे पसंद हो, ट्राई ज़रूर कीजिए।
No, my collard greens are my pride and joy. One of the main things I'm always asked is how do I keep the bugs off my collard greens? And I have one simple tip for that, and that's the companion plant with something like an onion or to companion plant with garlic. In the garden, garlic and onion are both members of the allium family and act as a natural defender against pests. Emitting a distinctive sulfur odor, these aromatic allies effectively deter unwanted intruders, safeguarding all neighboring crops. To plant your garlic, you want to put it root side down, cover it with soil about 2 inches deep, and mulch, and watch the magic work. Leave me a comment below if you have any other natural and organic tips that can help keep your garden pest free. Happy gardening!
So if you're wanting to start seeds for your garden, but you don't want to spend a lot of money on supplies, remember you can always use party cups. They do need drainage in the bottom. However, I used to use these and poke a hole in each one of them individually until my husband, Sweet Maya, came in and saw me and brought a solution that I think is much better. You can write the variety right on the side of the cup, eliminating the need for tags. And these are large enough for your plants to grow all the way up to when they're ready to transplant.
Oil barrels to grow vegetables, even if you don't water it for a month. Vegetables also keep growing. First, cut the oil drum from this position. Tear a few long strips of cloth, tie one end, pass the other end through the barrel mouth. Put it upside down on the other half of the oil drum. Put soil on top. Pour water below. Pour some water before planting. Then plant the vegetable seedlings in. In this way, the water below will be transported to the soil by the cloth strips. No need to water every day later. Vegetables can also grow green and lush.
Coloquei telha na minha horta. Minha mãe perguntou, filho, pra que colocar essas telhas na horta? Eu falei, ô mãe, pra proteger as minhocas da chuva, tadinho, vou ficar encharcado. Meu irmão falou pra eu colocar lona, mas como eu não tinha, coloquei essas telhas velhas mesmo. Aí meu pai foi me alcançando a telha e eu fui cobrindo o fundo do canteiro. Coloquei certinho, só a última carreira que tive que colocar por cima pra poder caber. Depois de colocar as telhas, coloquei esse papelão pra forrar a horta, conforme comentaram no meu vídeo passado. Se você tem alguma dica, pode comentar aí que eu vou estar lendo e aplicando. Ah, Elias, pra que colocar papelão na horta? O papelão vai se desfazer devagarinho e ainda dá um jeito de segurar aqueles matos chatos que nascem na horta. É tipo um bloqueio natural. Aí a horta fica mais na paz, sem aquela bagunça cheia de capim. Depois de colocar os papelão, coloquei esse pedaço de tronco de árvore e umas madeiras que eu tinha aqui. Isso ajuda porque tem bastante nutriente, aí acaba deixando a recatica, quer dizer, a terra rica. Foi colocando um no lado do outro para cobrir certinho e as minhocas poder passear pelo canteiro. Lembrando que não usei nenhuma madeira tratada. Depois de colocar as telhas, o papelão e as madeiras, fui buscar a terra e o esterco para colocar na horta. Carregamos tudo em uma carrocinha que meu pai fez. Pensa na carrocinha guerreira. Ele mesmo fez sozinho com as peças que tinha aqui. Praticamente o professor Pardal. Sem falar, é claro, nesse carrinho de mão feito de galão. Uma obra-prima diretamente da NASA. E é até azul ainda. Não, é cada coisa. Aí jogamos toda a terra dentro da carrocinha para poder misturar com o esterco. Pensa no negócio cheiroso. Joguei também um pouco de calcário para corrigir a acidez do solo. Depois de misturar tudo, abrimos a porta lateral da carrocinha, igual aqueles caminhões de material de construção. Aí jogamos tudo dentro da horta e para nossa felicidade começou a chover nessa hora. Que ajudou porque eu já ia ter que jogar água no canteiro mesmo. Jogando a terra, percebi que não tinha sido o suficiente. Joguei mais um saco de terra para poder completar. Joguei por tudo para espalhar bem, aí misturando tudo e eu vim passando o rasteiro para deixar tudo certinho e bonito. E esse foi o resultado até agora. Olha que coisa.
Well, they say once the flowers start blooming, you should be able to look for hummingbirds to come your way. All right, well, flowers are blooming here in Pittsburgh, so we'll make some hummingbird. It's time to put out my hummingbird feeders. My mixture is 4 parts water, 1 part sugar. I use warm water because I think the sugar dissolves faster in warm water. All right, now I got 3 hummingbird feeders. I got these two that I used last year, and I have one my daughter got me for Christmas. I'm very anxious to put up. Isn't that nice? Isn't that pretty? The thing I like about it best is, let's see now, it comes with parts for cleaning. All right, so let's get this together. Now this early in the season, I really don't expect a whole lot of hummingbirds to be here yet, but you really have to have this out. You got to get it out when they arrive. So when they get here, it's ready. Here's one. Here's two. All right, those are all filled.